How's it going, everybody? This is Extra Hardcore XRP. From the XRP community. Just want to say hello. Welcome to this moment in time. A big shout out to Scott with the XRP Army for doing this and taking the time to promote and share community stories. So thank you, Scott. A little about myself. My background is I work in the energy field here in the United States. And that kind of leads into how I got into crypto. I was working with a guy who lives, his hobby is finances. He lives and breathes it. He loves it. He researches where we've come in society with fiat currencies and all the history that brought us here. And obviously that takes him into the future with when Bitcoin was a thing, fairly new. So I knew this guy back in 2015, and he told me a little something about Bitcoin. I researched it myself at that point. He got, the brain going there, and I was interested in Bitcoin and what it could do, where it was going. So I got my first Bitcoin in 2015. Shortly thereafter, getting into the crypto space. I've heard people term today as the Wild West of crypto, which it can be. It's all relative, but back then definitely was. So anyway, I got some Bitcoin, went into the exchanges, ran across XRP, learned about Ripple, the company, and liked what I saw. It was a US-based company, which since I'm living in the US, I thought was a home run. We have some very knowledgeable employees with great working backgrounds and histories. And of course, they had a use case for the Ripple token before it was XRP. So of course that use case still moving forward, and I think has expanded in many ways. So let's see, leading into where I feel like we're at right now. I feel like we're in a good place right now, and I won't really hit on one specific thing, but just as the crypto industry as a whole. And even if you just follow Ripple, the company, because I believe in XRP and Ripple, the company, with what they're doing, if you only followed them on Twitter, you will see a lot of positive partnerships, a lot of positive news. And sometimes there's not so positive news when they're talking about scams in the crypto space and fighting maybe a slow to adapt regulation. But overall, even today, from Brad Garlinghouse himself, one of his tweets just touched on it. It says, "Ripple is evolving, but our core mission remains: we're builders, not disruptors." If I can get that out, we're builders, not disruptors. So they've always believed in working with governments, working with regulation, and it kind of goes hand in hand with their use case. Cross-border payments. You can do a ton with XRP. It's fast, efficient, cheap to use. Of course, we're hearing a lot about smart contracts now in connection with Flare and the Spark token. But I feel like we're in a good spot. There's a lot of positive energy and momentum now, even with regulation around crypto itself. And, I want to thank Ripple, the company, first of all, for I guess I could sum it up and say, I'm not sure we would be in this position as the overall crypto community, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these other assets with a real use case. I'm not sure we would be this far without Ripple, the company, pushing regulation, working with educating governments, other people, working with schools, getting into different universities so that students can learn how to build upon this blockchain technology and work with it. So I feel like they're leading the charge, and that makes me all the more bullish. There are some, probably quite a few assets out there with real use case, and which is great to see. There's a whole bag and whole other side of that there's a lot of assets out there with maybe not so much of a use case, or they're just trying to make a quick buck. So shout out to Ripple there. that's where I feel like we're at as a whole with XRP and Ripple. Where we're going from here, I would say, I mean, I only see things going in a more positive direction. Early in 2015, I joked to myself, other people around me, even today, I kind of mention it. It's like this investment I've made into XRP. XRP is either going to zero, and obviously it can go to sub-zero, but it's going to zero, it's going away, or we will continue to see adoption. And just with everything we see in the space as a whole, I have a really hard time imagining a world in 2020 and beyond without XRP, without blockchain technology and all these other assets. I think that there's going to be many winners in the space. We hear a lot, if you've been in the space for a while, a lot of talk that this blockchain, this crypto is like the early days of the internet. There are a lot of early companies that popped up. And now, obviously, today, if we think about search engines like Google, Yahoo, there used to be Lycos, Netscape, a bunch of other ones. A lot of those do not exist today. Some of them still do. So, you look at Ripple, who's invested in them, and just what they're doing as a whole. I think we're going to be successful. How successful, I'm not sure. Do your own research. My crystal ball is definitely broken. But the last thing I'll say about Ripple is that if you meet someone new in the space, a lot of people hear about Bitcoin, and I encourage people to research Bitcoin, look into it, and then immediately point them in the direction of Ripple and XRP so they can see what a real company with a real product is doing. And from there, I use Ripple XRP as a baseline. Then they can go out, compare other projects to what this team is doing. So I see great things ahead of us, continued adoption, and I'm really excited to see the continued expansion and use case for the XRP asset. Let's see, final message to share with the XRP community. I would just like to thank you guys and gals. Those of you that have been long-term XRP holders, we've been through a lot, especially the past few years with the after the big bull run and the sell-off. And if you've been here for a while, like myself, you see something good, consider sticking with your gut. Your intuition. If something doesn't feel right in the space and you're looking into other projects, maybe it's not right, but just stick with your gut. Try to have fun with it. I'm not one of these guys that I got to say, I'm probably on Twitter every day between my graphics that I work with and catching up on crypto. But, you could skip a few weeks. Don't burn yourself out, but just have fun with it. Do your research. Don't overextend yourself in your investment and enjoy the ride, because that is a great part about being in this space right now. So with that said, I'm Extra Hardcore XRP. I also create social media graphics for mostly the XRP community. I've expanded to other communities as well, but if you're interested in a custom graphic for your own project, your own profile on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it may be, we do videos. I do videos. I'm getting into some fun deep fake videos, but I got a lot of stuff. Feel free to check me out. It's xhdesigns.net. xhdesigns.net. It's for extra hardcore designs. Now that I got that out, so big shout out to you, Scott. Thank you. We're getting close to the 10-minute mark, so you guys check out all the other Moment in Time videos. I think it's really neat way. Scott's got a good thing going here with the XRP Army, kind of to document this. The early days of this blockchain and XRP. So with added success and home runs and grand slams in the future for us, this can be a great diary, if you will, to go back and see who was all involved, and as a reminder to where we've been and where we're going. So thanks again, Scott, and thank you everybody for your time. Take care.
That was really good.
Cool, man. Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, as a person with very little talent for this kind of thing, I'm always admired watching and listening to people that can articulate themselves better than I feel like I can.
Oh
So,
man, hey, I appreciate the
all right. So
platform, and yeah, I definitely think this you're doing a great thing here.
and I wanted to ask you something real quick.